Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Super High Priestess. Although it's sober October, but whatever. So this is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's October 1st. There's our first card. Ooh, yes, the Seven of Air. Virgo, what's going on? But this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, and whenever you happen to find this video is when divine intended for you to find it. So hopefully it resonates, and here we go. Oh, yes, water energy. Virgo, I know you're an earth. Okay, what is going on? Oh my gosh, I feel so much love though. Beautiful. Oh, these cards are awesome. Okay, so you're at a place of completion. This is a 10 of water, so you are completing something that you've been juggling, something you've had to be patient about. And you know what? The universe, God, divine, whatever you want to call it, always has your back. This is the underlier. Now this has to do with really knowing that everything, opposites, are a part of an entire whole, because you can't have cold without hot, you can't have hot without cold. You need both in order for them to exist, because if you didn't know hot, you couldn't know cold. And there's beauty in everything that happens. So, all right, this is the underlier. Just know, opposites make your whole life. Okay, Virgo? Now, this is the Seven of Air, and this is a person, or the idea of this card is all about not what you believe, but how you believe it. Louis C.K., who's a comedian who got in trouble for like flashing, I don't know, whatever. He's hilarious, but he has this joke where he says like, I have all these beliefs, but I live by none of them. I call it my little believies because they make me feel good about myself, but I don't live by them at all. And it's funny, but it's true, because if you just have a whole bunch of beliefs, but you don't really live by any of them, there's no point in having them. So it's not exactly what you believe, but how you believe it. This card reminds me of people who teach about free agency, have the freedom, you should have the freedom to choose. But then when it comes time for you to make a choice, and you make a choice that they don't like, then they don't want you to do it. So don't be that way. Be a person who believes in what you say you believe in and do it. Because there's no point in knowing anything out of this book or anything at all if you're just going to be blind, or blind to the actions that you're doing. Now, it's good to get in touch with the divine. It's good to get in touch with your higher self, but really put it into action. It's more than just thinking about it. It's doing it as well, Virgo. And Virgo, you're somebody who is very grounded because you're an earth energy, and you know what your beliefs are. Now, how you believe in those is so vital. Like if you believe, I believe we should be loving and kind to one another, but then you're mean to your family, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And down here, it's saying love, love, love. The king and queen of water are actually the king and queen of hearts. They love, love, love. And she can walk into a room and just feel the whole energy of what's going on just by the feeling. And he's somebody who has married critical thinking with emotional logic. Like he gets why people do things, he knows the emotion behind it, and he gets it. But he doesn't get overly emotional. Sometimes she can get overly emotional, but that's okay. This is saying have the balance between the two. You need to have the balance. You know, you're at a place of completion right now. Like a project has been developing, or a relationship has been developing, and you know what? It's time to marry the two. Really marry the feminine and masculine energy that's going on, because what you believe in and how you believe it is more important than what you believe. Okay? It's just, you've been through some crap. You've been through things, Virgo. You've had hard challenges in your life, but you really are royalty. You truly are a queen of hearts. You truly are a king of hearts. You know, embrace that. Be in your power because you have that ability. Now, this is very strong earth energy, and this is a 9 of earth or 9 of pentacles. And this is somebody who is giving from innocence and giving out of the pure love of giving. And it doesn't talk about, oh, just give love. Yeah, you need to be giving love very strongly. You've been going with the flow. Spirit has your back. Divine has your back. Divine has had your back this entire time. But it's time for you to give some of your substance, okay? That's what this card is telling you. You know, you really can gain so much from giving, and it can be hard because it's like, well, what do I have? It's like, well, you know, you are abundant. Oftentimes, earth signs tend to be the most stable, the most abundant of all of the signs. The other signs are more into like other things, but you know, and if you don't believe it, that's law of attraction. If you believe, oh, I'm not abundant, I can't just make things happen, well, you get what you ask the universe for. But there's so much beauty and innocence, and the maiden here is about enjoying her journey. So give and enjoy the moment of giving. And you don't have to give a lot. You could give $5. You could give a nickel. You could just do it. When you do it with this energy, this heart love energy, and do it with the flow. When spirit says give, that's the time to give. When you feel that strength within you, and I can't tell you when that's going to be, you have got to know and really follow through. If you believe do unto others as you would have them do unto you, then do it. It's time to do. It's time to be, and enjoy the journey. There's so much beauty everywhere. Even on the street, there's beauty. There can be, you can find beauty anywhere. Like, there was this guy who was in the Holocaust. He was in a concentration camp, working, starving, suffering. His family, most of them were killed. He was malnourished. I mean, the Holocaust was horrible. But he made a decision. I am going to see the beauty in my life, even though I'm here in hell. I will enjoy the beauty. You have the ability, Virgo, to enjoy the beauty of your life, to be able to give back somehow, even if it's small. Start somewhere. Do something, Virgo. It's gonna come back to you tenfold. Every time you write a check, realize, hey, this money is going to come back to me tenfold. I appreciate that I have this money to be able to pay this debt. Okay, this is a new way of thinking for you. It's time to just change the way you're thinking a little bit. It's gonna be okay. Woo, King of Fire, look at that. Yes. Okay, because this is Ace of Air. This is all about new thought paradigms, new habits of thinking. Jake Ducey has this thing called the second mind, because your subconscious really controls most of what you do. Your conscious mind has been wired to your subconscious to just do certain things every day and to continue down a path. And if you want to change it, I recommend Jake Ducey's Second Mind. Is really, really good. But, I mean, you don't have to have that in order to change the way you're thinking. Just consciously make a change. And then follow it with your actions. This is the King of Fire. He's strong, very strong entrepreneurial energy of taking action. He's also somebody who's not afraid to delegate. So delegation is good. Delegation, don't be afraid to ask for help, or, ask somebody for assistance to work alongside you, because he doesn't just delegate and then abandon. He does it alongside the people. He follows through what he says he's going to do. He does it. And it's so cool that he's with the King of Hearts, because the King of Hearts does so much. They're so alike. They have very charismatic. He's very charismatic, and he's very love. But he has love too. He doesn't just abandon people. He does love. And so follow through with your projects, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Wow! So you have 2 kings and 2 queens today. The underlier is thought. Yes, thought. This is all about thinking and what you're going to do and how you're going to do it and following through. Now, this queen here, she's love, 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 but don't be fooled by people, because people can come and like put on a fake face and be like, oh yeah, I'm so great and Christian, and then they're mean. So that's not Christian at all. And I'm not picking on Christians. I'm a Christian, but you know, it's important to like really look within and see the picture deeper within. You have a lot of potential. You know that your mind is powerful, Virgo. You have a powerful mind. But don't be blinded by your heart and then be fooled. Really look within and see, okay, what's going on around me? I need to follow my inner voice and my inner guidance. And this snake here represents knowledge. He's like, yes, find out more. Don't be afraid to find out more. Whether it's, you know, informational, reading about things online, watching videos on YouTube to learn. All those things are good, but also follow your inner voice. Follow that your higher self. Take time to meditate, ponder on things, be in a quiet place where you can think. Those things are good because right here with the maiden, keep on enjoying your adventure and love your adventure, but don't get carried away and fooled by people because the Queen of Air is wise. She's the most intelligent, intellectual, most discriminating, logical thinker of all of the queens. She doesn't get too caught up in like, oh, what did this person say? Oh, no. She's like, you know what? Sometimes she is that person that's so, oh my gosh, well, why are you being an idiot and not really feeling the emotions? I mean, and it's good to feel the emotions, but what this is saying is in your adventure of enjoying the beauty, don't be like too distracted by the rose and then get hit by a car. You know, be aware of the things around you, be smart. Okay, Virgo? Now, in this one, oh yeah, so this is wisdom, Virgo, and this is your major arcana card because this is the hermit of the cards in this deck. So it's time to really look within, like I said. Look within, find that light inside you. 10 is all about completion, you know, and there is wisdom to be had. You have so much wisdom within. And the wisdom that you don't think you have, if you take time, like I said, to meditate, be in a quiet place, really think, be with your thoughts. This is thought. It's all about really looking within. There are different thoughts that come at different times. Like sometimes the best ideas, you ever notice how sometimes the best ideas come in the middle of the night? And it's like, oh, I wasn't trying to think about that. That comes from divine most of the time. And you know, your wisdom in being generous and giving and loving is going to help you. This is reciprocal. It's going to help you find the light within and take that time to be a hermit and to really know who you are, be grounded in your energy. And 10 is a completion, so you're completing a cycle here. You're completing a cycle. And this is awesome that this card came out because this is emotion and intellect. You want to have a good balance of the emotion and of the intellect because you don't want to be fooled by people. You don't want someone to take advantage of you. You don't deserve that, Virgo. You deserve to have love and to be love reciprocated to you. And yeah, go with the flow, but remember, think about things because there's a reason. There's a reason that everything that you have experienced up to this point has happened. Virgo, you are divine. You are a divine being spiritually at your heart. You're not really this manifested person avatar in a body. You are really a spiritual being. Work from a place of love. And remember, it's not what you've been taught, it's how you live your life. Okay? Really just take the time to think about it and enjoy your adventure because you're here to have joy. You're here to love, to be generous, to give love, to find that light within yourself and just to spread joy. You deserve it, Virgo. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I love every thumbs up, subscribe, like, you guys. I feel your energy is so very good, so very loving. And have a great day.